Hey folks, Jim from Salvinos, and what the heck do I have for you today? Our great friend Mr. Matt Conti invited me to join the Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Build Off. His alter ego Lucas C kind of shamed me and blackmailed me and peer pressured me into doing it. So I had to do it. If you've watched us for a long enough time, you know that I don't claim to be a model builder. I'm a designer. I'm actually a sculptor, but I had to do this for the fun of it. And I've had a ball. So let's take a look and see what the heck I came up with. So let me go all the way back down here to the bottom. So this is what we all started with, the 1969 Camaro Z28 RS. No, it was not a Salvinos kit. So anyway, I'm not selling these kits. I'm just selling you on the concept of what the other guys did. And since I'm a designer and not a builder, I know those other guys can build and paint and detail my butt off. But I can design stuff. So anyway, you see the beast lurking in the back. So it started off with, as you can see, there's not a whole heck of a lot of Camaro left to that thing. And actually it's just the body and the chassis, not even the roof. The roof was completely redone. You can see in that it's a different color because to chop it, I took out about 1/8 of an inch to drop it down. And in doing that, you have to lengthen the roof and widen the roof to fit where the windows want to be. So I had to design a roof to replace. And so that's the process of doing that. So, and you can see the hood doesn't look quite so much like a Camaro hood. That's off of an N50 Ford tractor from 1950, I believe. The front wheels are the same. So I looked at the pictures and designed them and fit them on there. That engine you see, that monster of an engine, let's see, is this? No, that's another picture. Is a V8 Detroit diesel. I believe it's a marine engine. It came standard with 1 turbo, but I had to double it, but you'll see a little bit more in a minute. So there's a top-down view of it. I had to design the insane spaghetti headers for it, for the dual turbos. You can see the new roof put on there. And let's see, let's go on from there. Okay, there's that big Detroit diesel. I designed the headers, and then I redesigned them to be a little bit more compact and a little more spaghettified. And so there you go. I did actually started to cheat and downloaded a file on that engine, and then turns out my CAD program that you've heard me complain about for years, Space Claim, I would recommend nobody go anywhere near it. So I had to redesign it in a new CAD program I found called Plasticity. And that one I would recommend. If you want to learn CAD, pick up a good usable program. It's dirt cheap. Plasticity. If you want to find out more, call me, text me, message me, email, stuff like that. Because I would like to see that platform grow, because they put out some really cool stuff. So had to have a little mascot in there. There's our Miss Mia. Yeah, I downloaded a file, but I tweaked it a bit. Anyway, you can see it has tractor seats in there. It has a tractor steering wheel. I've got a better view of it in a minute. And, I was looking for detailing paneling, and I was told that a certain cigarette pack had some great stuff. It wasn't what I was looking for, but I went to a local Mexican restaurant, and when they brought me my to-go order, I went, "Hey, wait a minute! This foil is exactly what I'm looking for. It looks like the twice broke stainless steel, and it came out exactly like I was looking for." So there's the other view of the inside, a wood paneling for the floor. Miss Mia there, Miss Mia's head pops off so that she can actually stick it out the window. So there we go with the rear end. I did download the the rear hub, but everything else I had to go back and redesign the tires and wheels and the trailing arms for it and print those out. Yeah, everything's 3D printed from my little farm downstairs. There's the front end. There's a better view of the Ford grill with the little golden effigy of Mia up on top. The fist bumpers. I did download the files for the front suspension, but that's pretty cool. But those are the lenses from the Camaro. There's not a lot left over from that Camaro. So here's a little turnaround of how it looks in the real of sorts. It does have the rear tail lights stock. I wanted this thing to be a rat rod that looked like it did come from a junkyard. They just threw it onto the frame that they built for this to hold this monstrous V8. And the radiators might look a little familiar because I stole those out of a couple of our of Wes's modified models that we designed for him. So they fit just kind of good. So anyway, that is my contribution to the Unified Scale Auto Content Creators Build-Off. I had a blast, guys. Thank you, Matt, for inviting me to be a part of this. It was a ball. Yeah, it took me way out of my normal my normalcy, my abnormalcy. I had a ball doing it, and look forward to seeing what I can do on the next one when it comes about next year. So, no, you will not find any of these parts pieces anywhere near the website. Rick is a hell of a builder, but Rick would not get anywhere near doing anything like that. But once again, Matt Conti and you other guys in the Scale Auto Model Content Creator, the USACC. You guys, thanks for letting me be a part of this. I am looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with and how you guys are going to be kicking my butt, because I am not a builder. You guys are, and I appreciate what all you guys are doing for the hobby. So y'all have a good day, and have a happy Sunday, March 16th, when we're all releasing this onto the general public.